Okay, so today with your kids, we're going to play this game. It's kind of a talking game, which are actually kind of my favorite because you can do them anytime, any place. It is, when have you seen me the happiest? Okay, they're going to tell you when they've seen you the happiest, and you're going to tell them when you've seen them that you thought they were the happiest. And right away, it's awesome to just sit and bring smiles across your face like this and revisit all of those super happy moments and hear them through the other person's eyes. So we're also reminding ourselves of this like beautiful thing that we do when we're close to each other and the benefits of closeness. Reflection, like we can reflect back to the other person themselves. And it's really fascinating to hear what the other person thinks your happiest moment was and why. Because we're not just gonna like say when it was, we're gonna explain why. Like, oh, I thought you were the happiest that moment because, man, you just like jumped in the river with no hesitation and I had never seen you just be so bold like that. So I thought you were the happiest then. Or, oh my gosh, this giggle came out of your mouth that was like a squeak and I had never heard you make a noise like that. So I felt like you were the happiest then. Or there was this look on your face. And, you know, let me describe it to you because that's when I thought that you were the happiest. And it's really cool to go through that and to hear the elaboration from the other person, especially from the mouths of children, you know, because sometimes they can just see things so much more simply or with so much different levels of detail. You know, and just also their perspective on things is so different from our own sometimes. Or sometimes they might just be like so dead on in a way, you know, that you had forgotten, or they could just show you that they know you so well. And they're going to love hearing this from you too, because it's sort of this way to let them know that you know them or that you see them, or just like telling them what you see about them. I mean, even if you guys get the moments wrong, because of course in your own mind, you're going to be thinking of when you were the happiest too, you know, and then you're going to be comparing a little bit with what you hear them saying. And so even if the moments don't match, like, really, you think that was my happiest moment? It wasn't, you know, or whatever, it's still fascinating to kind of hear, and it like lets you know that they notice you and what do they notice you about you and how. So you're kind of doing that for each other, is noticing each other out loud and letting them know. And then, yeah, it's going to be like, I never thought of it that way, you know, or yes, that was totally my happiest moment. Like, you nailed it. But there's sure to be new stuff here, like a memory that you didn't remember, or, you know, something that you did that was actually, you know, they were reading it as happiness, but it was something different. And it might tell you something about them. Like, oh, I was playful and they're reading my playfulness as happiness, even though it wasn't my happiest moment by my definition. I'm getting informed about their definition by what they've perceived off of me. So it's just a really fun, you know, kind of way to sort through memories together and let each other know what you see about the other person. And then just kind of soak it in when they're giving that back to you too. It just reminds both of you that, like, you know each other and this is what it's like to know each other. And this is how fun it can be to know each other. And that's what closeness is all about. And hopefully it just brings you in some more connection.